Okay guys, we're gonna do a color. We'll do the blue boy, all right, and a stinger shad. I'm going to shoot all three molds when I do it, so I'll do 2 cups. Now 2 cups take a while, guys. 2 cups take usually an area of 4.5 to 5.5 minutes. So it depends on your microwave. Sometimes longer. This microwave is not a real strong microwave wattage. It's 700 watts. All right. So I'm gonna start off at 445. I know I'm gonna have to add some. Let's get it warmed up. That'll probably put it about 275 to 280. We'll get to stir it one time. We'll put it back in and heat it again. While that's happening, I'm gonna get the glitter together. Okay. All right, guys. I had to add 2 minutes to it, and then it was right at 355. So I threw it back in, I think, for 20 more seconds just to get over 350. So it took approximately 6 to 7 minutes, 6.5 to 7 minutes. If you do the math. All right. What we're doing to this, 2 cups, 1 drop of blue. That's what that. I think it's 1 drop of blue. All right. You see, I gave it a blue color. All right. 1 drop of blue. Now, I got the glitter, we got the blue highlight. We had this blue highlight powder. I turned and looked at my paper, guys. I turned and looked at my recipe and make sure I was doing this right. Once you make a recipe, it's like cooking. You got to make sure you're following your recipe. Or they, and I said this before, guys. I can tell you, and I know I got people who watch the channel that make baits. They make comments and stuff. It can be tough sometimes to get them exact. I mean, you're measuring your plastic, and like this right now, I'm popping the powder. The powder's lumping up. That can make a little difference. That drop hangs and makes a long drop. Or sometimes you go give a drop, it gets a little bit more than you want to. You get a drop and a half, or it doesn't take much to change it. I'm gonna tell you, change is pretty easy. But from batch to batch, they're pretty close. I mean, I get them pretty close. I've got a couple laying over here I use for a guide. I got a bag of each color hanging here in the garage. So after I pour the first bat, I match them up. I look at them. I got a bag here and I go, okay, and I lay one beside them. You see, that's got a very light blue tint to it. All right, that's what I do, guys. All right, here you go. Here's the glitter. Now that's in silver, it's 008 and 015. It's more 008. And then blue, I got all 3 sizes, 008, 015, and I got some 35 in 035. Just a little bit 035, so you get a big hunk here and there. Now you see how much bluer it got all of a sudden? I'm trying to get over here where y'all can see it. I can't see the back of the camera. I can touch it with my glove, guys. The camera does no good. I gotta take my other hand. Okay, you can see it there now. See the blue in it? That's what I'm judging now. Do I have enough? Do I have enough of everything? That's what I'm looking at when I do that. I look at it on my knife. Well, how's that look? Is that what I want? Alright guys, I'll put it back in the microwave. So I know. Yeah, it's 293. So I know through all that you lose it. Usually you gotta put it back in the microwave. And being 2 cups, I'm gonna give it about 35 seconds. Okay guys, it's 3:22 now. Alright, I'm going to shoot these 3 molds. I got 3 of the stinger molds here. Alright, you got to watch these suck down good. You got to make sure they're full. You see, I'm constantly refilling them. When you shoot a bunch at one time, that's a job too. You get back, you got like 6 molds at a time, you go back and you go like, oh, it's down already. Sometimes I'll turn my back doing something else, look back up here and they done went way down. Okay guys, let's see what we got here. You ready? Drum roll, yeah. Oh, bam. Alright, I gotta tip over this cat. She's deaf too. You can't holler at her. Alright. There you go. Y'all can see the blue in it. See, it's got a light blue tint, and they got blue flake in them. That's why I call them Blue Boy. You see the silver flake in them? Alright, guys. Now, I made this pour this evening, guys. I made the video at a different time. And like I said, I thought I had them on my laptop, and I couldn't find the shop part. I call this the shop part. I couldn't find it, so I redone it. Alright? So, I deleted a bunch of stuff because my computer got full, too, and I might have got deleted. I just had to start deleting stuff. I couldn't keep everything. It said, you need more room. I'm going like, yep. We'll have to delete some stuff. So, anyway, no big deal. So, y'all know what you got to do? Alright. There's 10, 20. There's 10 more. There's 30. 30 of them. These look really good. Once in a while I get a dent in them. That's because I think I'm getting it too hot. But I'm going to tell you something, guys. If you get one that has a dent in it, the crappie still eat them. They don't care. The crappie don't go, oh, I ain't going to eat that, whatever that is. It's got a little dent in the side of it. I keep a lot of, I call them misfits. I keep a lot of the misfits, and I fish with them. Somebody commented one time, send me misfits, I'll fish with them. Yeah, guys. Now, if it's got a bubble in it, I don't send them. If it's got a chunk in it, I don't send them. But if it's got just a little dent in it, none of these I see a dent in it. Sometimes I get a little dent right there on the side, and it's just a little light spot. It's not a bubble. It's just when it's cool, it left a little low spot. It's very little depression there. When you got to go like this to see it. The crappie don't care. Alright? And if I catch them, I don't put them in the bag. But if I don't catch them, they go in the bag. If you get some like that, don't worry about it. The crappie don't care, I promise you. Alright, guys. Appreciate you. Put your number down between 1 and 300. Hope you enjoy the video. At the end, we'll do a little outro for you. And, yeah. Good luck on the draw. On Wednesday night at around 5 o'clock, I do the draw. Make the video on Thursday morning. I gotta make it that night, load it. I make it live on Thursday morning. Sunday's for the catch. Wednesday's fun video. Thursday morning's who won. See you guys. Appreciate you. Each and every one of you. Thank you for the comments. I read and answer everyone I can. Alright, guys. A little piece of brush right here. I think it's just a little piece of treetop. It could be an old cedar tree somebody put down. I fished it a few times the last couple of weeks, and I caught a couple babies off of it in another video here. Oh, this is a nice one here. And I'm just trying to find some bigger fish. Oops, good gosh. Well, hope he's hooked good. He got up under the boat, guys, so I couldn't get to him. Then I need to reel in a little bit more line. So I just grabbed the line and pulled it a little bit. Don't like doing that, but I got in a bad position there. That was my fault. I should have reeled him in just another 1.5 feet, 2 foot. I'd have been better off. I like them at the length of the rod. All right, that's a nice fish, guys. That's the first fish of the day. Let me show you what I'm using. Pour to catch, guys. Okay, it's called Blue Boy. It's a stinger. I don't think I've done a video with Blue Boy I know of, okay? If I have, it's been a long time ago. I didn't go back through all the videos and look, guys. Look at there. He's 14, guys. He's like 1/16 of an inch from touching 14. There you go. Let's say he's 13 7/8. All right, nice, good starter one. All right, guys, I think I picked the right color this morning. I threw right back in that bush, and I see one after it. My livescope, guys, picture's not the best. I told you I've been trying to update it. Well, Mason forth it last night for I bet you 2 hours. He updated his. Oh, son of a gun, guys! He got off right there, side the boat. And that was just as big as the last one. I'm telling you. Disappointing. Disappointing. Y'all can. I wish y'all could hear the wind. Y'all can see the wind pushing me, pushing the boat sideways. Yeah. Spotlock's trying to get me back. Let's see if I can find a little brush pile. Now, I'll get the camera up here in a minute.
Oh my gosh, they left. They're not there now. See, that's the thing about it, guys. Once you catch a couple off spot like that, they'll move on you. See, they might have came in with the rest of them. I'll have to come back. They might have came in with the rest of the fish. It's 25 feet up there. But that fish hit me, and I got hung up. I got hung up on the tree, on the brush, and I was trying to get it off the brush. And as I was shaking it off the brush, he came up and hit it. I seen him up there after it, paying attention to it. He hit it. And y'all know the rest of the story. I wasn't getting rough on him, but he got away from me. Oh, I got another one. And I didn't even see this one. All right, guys. By habit, I cut the camera on and I cut it off. I'm sorry. Y'all going like, Dennis, you cut us off. I certainly did cut you off, because I thought I was cutting you on. It's just a habit, guys. I fish. When I catch a fish, I cut it on to show you all the fish. I usually don't film live the whole time, because, like I said, it's got to edit it all. And I watch other channels that they just let the camera roll the whole time. He's about 10 inches. But I want to do something different. I didn't want to do the same thing that everybody else is doing, okay? So that's how I started to pour the catches. I thought, well, I'm pouring my own baits. Why don't I start this fishing with what I pour and give some of them away, and just show y'all what I'm catching with them. That way you don't have to stand there and watch me stand there and holding the rod. You know, because I want to make it entertaining, and I want to make you feel like you're going to get something. So I'm trying to do something different. That's why I just kind of film the catches, okay? I don't want to copy everybody else that just stands there and fishes. They need, you know, that's the way they need to do it. That's the way they need to do it, or that's where they want to do it. I'm just doing it a little bit different, if y'all don't mind. All right, now so I'm looking now. I'll show you. I'll get this little depth finder up here. I don't know if it's going to help because it's so windy, guys. Now you can see the sticks right there. Okay. I'm moving the handle here. See, there's no fish there now. The fish were up in here. There might be two right there now. I don't know, but they were up in these forks. Looks like there's one right there, but it was about 5 of them. Is all it was. That's how I told you. Sometimes you find a bigger fish. That might be one right here. I'm gonna try to see if it is. But that's what they look like when they're on a stick and they get it upside of it. And if we're facing you, they just look like a little football on it. But that's why I caught them at. Still think that's one right here. It is. He just moved. See, move. All right, I'm moving some too. I'm looking around now. Now I'm looking around the boat. We're looking. Look, let's go left. All right. I don't see anything, but that's where they were, guys. That's where I caught both those fish from. And I lost one. I've made 3 casts and caught 3 fish. Sometimes that's just a matter of picking the right color today. And we had rain last night. I tried to make a video yesterday evening. I tried to finish a video. Y'all going to see it's a fun video. And it was calling for rain, and sure enough, it rained and ran us off. The water has a little color back to it. I figured this would be, the blue boy would be a good one today. Because it's got a little bit of blue coloring in it, just a little bit, okay? And it's got silver, blue, and black flake in it. So I figured they could see it. And so far, those rolled up and grabbed it. Now that's the first crappie I found. I've been catching crappie in this pocket. And I caught some off this dock here in another video. There's none on that dock today. The water has dropped. About 4 degrees from yesterday. And this week, the last time I was out, the water was 64. Yesterday it was 59, 60. Today it's 56 something, almost 57, 56.9. So I know it's going to be tough today, but we're going to see if we can find at least 2 or 3 more for this video and give somebody a chance to win some of these baits. All right, guys. Wow. I hope this is a crappie. I'm seeing fish roaming. They're scattered. One here, one there. Sometimes it'll be 3 together, and I'm throwing at them, just trying to get bit. Yeah, it's a nice one too. Why do they want to go under the boat today? Bam. He was by himself, just kicking along the bottom. Old blue boy. All right, guys, it's been a little bit there. I started way up there, and I've just been kicking around back and forth. That's a nice one. See how long he is. Come here. Hold on. She's fat, but she done laid her eggs. All right, guys. Look here, she's almost 15. This is the 15 mark. Nice one, isn't it? So you pull that old tails down there straight. She's 14 3/4. All right. Bam! That's what we're hunting for right there. All right, that's a little smaller. All right, guys, to be honest with you guys, I'm going to try to catch a couple more. And I'm probably going to go in. I've caught 2 nice fish today. Finding the bigger fish, like I said, that's a baby. Finding the bigger fish is tough. Old blue boy. His color's working fine. I've got them following me. They're scattered. Like I said, I moved to another pocket. I can see I'm out here in the middle. So it's a stump here. I'll show you. I don't have the other camera set up, guys. The wind is awful. The wind is bad today. I'll show y'all what I'm seeing. All right. So I knew these stumps were here. I've fished them before. And that's what there you go. See, it's a stump. I don't think it's old brush. That's something there, but it's like a stump right there, doesn't it? You see the fish scattered around it? There's one nice one right here. And this one right here, like he's pretty nice on this side, doesn't he? All right, I don't have the best picture, guy. I must buy another depth finder. I think I mentioned earlier in the video. So forgive me if I repeat myself, but sometimes I forget what I say. And I cut it out at the end. I'll have to cut it out if I repeat myself. But I found out last night loading that I can't upgrade my depth finder no more, so I'm gonna move it to the dash. All right, guys, I ain't sure this is gonna be a crap either. It's about 6 fish. They were moving real fast, and I threw at them, got it in front of them. They chased it. Yep. So I'm saying, when you see them doing that, sometimes you just don't know. And I throw at them, and this is why I throw at them. It's hard to separate crappie and bass when they're doing that. When the fish are moving, I mean, they were booking it. I've seen them come down through there. If I trans-through, they was going that way, and I threw out in front of them. And I got a heavier head. This is when I went to a 1/16th, because I usually 1/32 most of the time. This is a 1/16th head. You can see it's a good sized head on the old blue boy. And that's what I'm using this rod here for, to cast that deeper fish and fish that are moving. And that's a nice fish, guys. He's gonna surprise you. He's gonna be 11.5, 12 maybe. That's what he is. He's 11 3/8, 11 1/4. Okay, I figured he'd be in that 11.5 area. Looked like it was that size. And there was like 6 of them, and when I seen the bait get close to them, I dropped it. And when I dropped it, they went down for it. Now, people say they won't go down for it. When I dropped it, I seen it go through them, and I seen them turn and go toward the bottom. Then I seen the one turn at the bottom, and I figured, well, I didn't feel the bite. I figured he done bit it, and I set the hook and I had him. They will go down for it. He probably thought it was a shad. This thing looks like a shad, guys. It's got a blue. It's blue. I don't have what all the camera's doing on it, but it's blue. It's a light blue with a little bit of pearl powder in it, so it's a light blue, and it's got blue flake, silver flake in it. 015 blue, tiny silver, and 015 black, and just enough black in it to give it a little character, give it a little body look. All right, guys, y'all ain't gonna believe this. I was just getting ready to go. I had my depth finder came on and said that my battery was almost dead. Bam! This is a good one to end on right here, guys. Thank you, Jesus. I was just sitting here thinking I need one nice crappie to end this video. I like to end the video with a nice crappie. And I'm going to show y'all something. Let me get my seat out of the way. I'll show you in a second. Anyway, I wanted to share something with you. I think it's kind of funny. But anyway, my depth finder kept coming on saying charge alarm. I haven't had it come on before. So I left the other spot up. I idled for a long ways down through here, down to this cove. All right, guys. And see, look. She done lost the eggs. She's done laid her eggs. That's what she is. There you go, guys. She's a little bit over 14. Nice one. Nice one. She's a little bit over 14. All right, let me show you what I thought was so funny, or what I think is funny. Y'all can't hear us down there. My engine's running. I started my engine. It's quiet, so I know you can't hear it, but I'm standing up here. So you get up here, you can't hear it. sometimes I gotta watch. I try to restart it when I start it like that, when I'm trying to load it and stuff. But my depth finder came on here and said, some of y'all that have these depth finders probably say, yeah, that's happened to me. It came on and said I was down to 11.2 volts. I thought, gosh, I better start my engine. It might not start if I don't. So I hit it and it started. So I noticed it right here, it's up to 12.2 now. It's right here. It tells me it's 12.2, 12.1. It said 11.2. So that's what I was doing. Fish right there. That's a gar. You see the way he's flashing? That's what they look. Little fish right there. There's 2 decent fish right here. So I thought, well, I might as well leave. If it's going to do that, I'm not going to get somewhere and get stuck and can't get it, get home. Now I do have one of those jump boxes. Okay, I've got one on me, guys. I got a jump box under the seat. I carry one with me, but I thought I'm gonna have to use that jump box.
Here's what I was using, guys. Blue Boy Stinger Shad. Okay, the guys, I said in another video I'm having trouble finding the females. The bigger females, I found them today, didn't I? Okay? I found them today. That's Blue Boys. Beautiful. Silver, black, few black flakes, 3 different size blue flakes. That's why I call it Blue Boy. Got blue color, blue flake. But guys, the big females are back off the bank. When you start catching males and you're catching the little males, you can't find it, turn around and start casting the other way. Or go out to the first drop. But the females are just, after they lay their eggs, they're just kicking around the coat. And they're kicking around. They're not being still. They're not out there sitting somewhere. Now, I did find 3 or 4. The first one I caught was on a little twig. It wasn't but a couple twigs there. And it was about 4 crappie there. I caught 3 of them. One of them I didn't get in the boat. I don't know if you ever see it now. I lost it right beside the boat. Then I caught a small one there. And I caught a 14-incher there right off the bat. First fish I caught. And then when I turned around after catching the 3rd fish, I turned around and they were gone. I went back about 2 hours later and they didn't go back there. What they was doing was just roaming. And I would see them on the depth finder moving. I'd have to, like shooting ducks, I'd have to aim out in front of them. And finally I went to a 1/16th. Y'all know I throw a 1/32 most time, or 1/48. I had to go to a 1/16th so I could throw out in front of them and hopefully get to the depth they were. They was averaging 6 to 8 foot over 9, 10, 12 foot of water. Back in the back of the cove where I caught the one big one, about 9 foot there, it was almost on the bottom. I seen it every now and then, about a foot off the bottom. And that's why I was using the 1/16th. I could throw it out there to get on down there a little faster. Then I had to reel it faster, but they were hitting it because they were moving, all right? And I threw out a bunch of fish, guys, to catch those. They're just moving around, and it's just hard to get the bait in front of them. All right, guys, appreciate you. Hope that helps you. When you're lake, it shouldn't be any difference. Start looking out in the pockets and open water for the females, okay, as the spawn is trying to end. They've been on spawn here now for about a week, so we'll get really nice this week up in the 75, something like that, for 2 or 3 days. Spawn will probably end up this week. They'll probably go ahead and end it, and they'll start moving back to docks. And then we're going to have some fun, right? Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for the great comments. I try to answer every one of them. I appreciate each and every one of you. I got the best subs on YouTube, guys. You always leave nice comments, okay? And I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. My name is Dennis, and we'll see you next time on Fishing Lake Country.